Stone and Sky, The Battle for Turin is the first book in this new series that I'm writing called Stone and Sky. This first book, we follow a Griffin Guardian. He's the lone surviving Griffin Guardian of his squadron. What happens is he's rescued by a huntsman's family, a local huntsman's family, after the battle where he's injured. When he's being healed, they come up with a plan to get him home to Whitestone so that he can get back into the fight. But along the way, they run into some troubles, and they find out why the orcs of Drelek are so excited about what they're doing and why they're so aggressive recently. It turns out that it's a world-shattering mystery that nobody knew about, a threat that they never expected to be possible. They get sidetracked and go on this wild adventure, just trying to get home so that they can warn the Griffin Guard before their world is destroyed. Neither, really. It was a combination of both. So I didn't just draw out the map and do this geography of the map and then write the story. I had to do both, right? So the characters would go to this place, and I kind of had a little, sketch. It was a really bad sketch of the map, and I knew generally where they were going, but then as I was writing the story, different cities and other things would come up in the story that we were going to, and I would create the map going around that way. No, drawing my own map was not always the plan. In fact, I actually didn't want to draw the map. I thought I had never drawn a map like this before, and I thought to myself, man, that looks painstakingly difficult, and I don't really want to draw it. But then as I was kind of creating it and sketching it, and the sketch was really bad, and I was like, I could do better than this. Let me see what I could put together. And I started piecing it together, and as I started to actually ink it out, I was like, okay, actually we could do this. Every great epic fantasy has a map at the front, right? It's such an important piece of a fantasy book. You want to be able to see this sprawling, amazing world that the author has created, and I thought, we gotta have a map. It took a while to draw the map, I'm not gonna lie. I spent a lot of nights on the couch while my wife watched TV. I was sitting there drawing trees. A lot of trees. The whole map as a whole didn't take so long. The trees took forever. Man, I think I would really want to see Whitestone, because Whitestone is just, it's this beautiful area with a forest and this hills, and then this castle that is made out of just white granite stone, and then there's these great white monument stones jutting out of the hills and stuff, and in the forest. It just would be so beautiful to see. Definitely would not want to find myself at the Whispering Lake in Blackmar Forest. Not a place you want to go. I also probably wouldn't want to be in the Gansi Narrows during a storm either. Some of them were really just kind of common ideas, like, this will be the last town before the desert, so let's call this one Last Lake. Or some of them were very much, what would an orc word sound like if I need to make an orc city in the mountains of Drelek? Just a combination of a lot of things. And every once in a while I would ask people in our family, hey, what would be a good town name for this? And then they would say something, and then I would just make it sound a little funnier, and then make that the name of the city. So many trees. It's so many trees. It was thousands. I don't know. It was a lot of trees. There are a couple of Easter eggs included in the map of Turin. One of the things that you'll notice is I incorporated a griffin and a wyvern and the compass rose at the bottom. And if you know me well, you may even see one of my kids' names in the map. I'm really excited to share this book with you guys. Stone and Sky, The Battle for Terrain. It's going to be really fun. It's going to have a lot of adventure and magic and all sorts of really fun and cool stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And until it does, you can go onto my website at zsdiamanti.com and you can get an exclusive short prelude story of Stone and Sky, of one of the characters that you're actually going to meet in Stone and Sky. So go check that out at zsdiamanti.com for free, exclusively for you. Hey. Prelude story for Stone and Sky for free. Okay. Pretty good?
Very good.
Not bad.